Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with more Grand Theft Auto 5, so we're continuing on. I don't know what we're doing right now though. Probably should do that other Lester quest we had. Oh, we have to leave the fucking building though. What's in here? Oh, this is the daughter's bedroom. I might as well look around. Doubt there's anything too interesting in here. Such a small fucking cramped room. It seems strange considering how big this fucking house is. Okay, that's our bedroom. Which again, why is the bed so small? Like, why is the room enormous, but they have such a small bed for two people? Unless they don't sleep in bed together. I don't know. Maybe they don't sleep together anymore. By the way, what's in here? Check on Jimmy. Let's do it. No? It's your bathroom. Okay, let's just leave. We're wasting too much time at this point. But yeah, I was talking about Australian Survivor all last episode. So I guess I'll talk about Big Brother a little bit this episode. Not really too much. Again, the episode was fine. Okay, wait. Let's figure out what we're doing. But I guess we'll do the Lester mission. We'll do the Franklin mission after that. But Big Brother, the episode was fine. The live feeds have been pretty good today. I mean, in particular the meeting where Haley pretty much blows up her own game. Though surprisingly not that many people are talking about it in the house. They're most are talking about Bailey, obviously because the big fight between Bailey and Tyler, which was fantastic. And Bailey is such a fucking lunatic. It's just funny to me just how much of a lunatic she comes off as in that conversation, especially because like the stuff that she was like trying to like catch, like the thing that she supposedly caught Tyler in a lie about wasn't actually a lie. And to be honest, I don't get if she like misremembers it. Like I can't tell if she's lying or if she just misremembers it and whatever. I know at one point she knew what she was saying is false, but I feel like at this point she's like so far up her own ass that she doesn't even remember what's true and what isn't. Okay. I think she truly does believe that Tyler threw Angela under the bus at this point. Mainly because, again, I think she's a fucking lunatic. But yeah, either way. She's going home, so whatever. I mean, it's not 100% locked, to be honest, but I would say it's like a good, like, 90%. Again, things can happen, especially because Tyler's vote is getting nullified. And again, the hacker power really is the only thing really saving Bailey here. If it wasn't for that, it would be 100% locked that Bailey's going home. But because there's only 7 votes, there is a chance that Bailey stays. Because again, the lock votes, Casey is 100% voting out Bailey. Tyler is, but his vote's getting nullified, so it doesn't matter. JC is probably 100% voting out Bailey, and then you got Brett pretty much voting out Bailey. Though it's not 100%, but I would say again 99% sure Brett is voting out Bailey. And again, Angela can't vote, so there's that. And again, if Tyler could vote, that's enough right there. They could just have Angela as the tiebreaker. They're done. So the other 4 are a bit tricky. Again, I think Fessy and... Okay, where the fuck am I? Did I lose the thing? Where is it? Oh, oh, I'm here. I think I'm just above it, though. But, I think, obviously, Fessy and Haley are both voting to keep Bailey. Which also really irritates me here, too, is the fact that Rockstar's pretty much giving up her game for Bailey. And talking about, oh, I need to make a social fucking... we need social justice and have a black female winner, and it's like, shut the fuck off. I'm like, really? No, stop. Just play the fucking game. Stop bringing this stupid bullshit into it. But whatever. What are we doing?
What the hell is this place?
Garment
Okay.
factory. I needed a job that didn't require me to do anything apart from paying taxes.
Okay, listen. What do you got?
Yeah, so the two votes that are like kinda up for grabs are Scotty and Sam. However, they need both those votes, and I don't know if they can get I think Scotty's definitely more likely that they get his vote, but even then, I feel like it's definitely not guaranteed. And then,
What do you think?
again, Sam, I feel like at the end of the day, she's gonna just do whatever Tyler tells her to do. So, yeah, I don't think they're getting those votes. But either way, I mean, she might get Scotty's, but I don't think she's getting Scotty's and Sam's.
Oh, we're gonna need a crew. I can round up some of the old guys.
There are no old guys. Moses, ironically, he found Jesus. All those Irish crazies, they mostly just disappeared. That crew from the south, they all went down. There was an Eastern European guy making moves in Liberty City. Yeah, he went quiet.
All right. Well, we're gonna need a crew. You got any contacts in LS or not?
I've been working with someone, but they're too unpredictable. I'll have to reach out to some other guys.
So what are we doing?
The Jewelers is on Little Portola.
Okay. So we're gonna rob a jewelry store?
They know you're back in business.
FIB buddies? What are you talking about?
I checked out
Yeah, the fight between Bailey and Tyler was ridiculous in almost every way. Where Bailey was like just screaming at Tyler at the top of her lungs to the point where she was bleeding afterwards. Like it's ridiculous. And again, like the thing that she was trying to catch Tyler on. Like that Tyler tried to get Angela on the block. Like, it's just not true. And I'm pretty sure Bailey even told Angela it wasn't true last week. So it's so strange to me that she believes that it's true now. But either way, again, it makes no sense. Whatever. And also the fact that she keeps on saying that, oh, like, you're so disrespectful and stuff. It's like, you're the one that was literally saying shut up to his face, telling him to shut up repeatedly over and over again. And, like, yelling at him and everything. It's like, I don't know. Not great. I mean, was he, like, and to be honest, like, I mean, he was mostly calm the entire, obviously he did raise his voice to a degree, but he wasn't, like, yelling at any point on, like, her, and to be honest, this is just a terrible look for Bailey from a game perspective too. And what's so funny is that like Haley thinks that she's saving Bailey's game, when instead it's not at all, and she's actually tanking her own game with it. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like this Falte side, really. It's like they're competing to who can play the worst.
Okay, let's get this done.
To be honest, I think Bailey's still playing the worst though. Like Bailey has played probably the worst 2 weeks I have ever seen. I mean, at least post like around jury phase. I feel like that's probably the case. Like the worst 2 weeks in a row near jury phase of the game. Okay, what are we doing? Is this not the store?
Okay, we need shots of the security features.
Is it this one?
System, ventilation, cameras.
No. Which one is it? It's in here? Okay, it's this one. Like, I mean, and what's so funny, 2 weeks ago, she was in a fantastic spot. She had the power. She had the power app.
Hey,
Okay, wait.
beautiful. I need to pick up a little something for the woman in my life. Well, one of them.
Sir, I'm sure we can help you. Tell me about her. What's her taste?
Cheap, thank God. This ain't my wife we're talking about. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much. I'm thinking maybe 10 grand.
Our rings start at 8, our pendants start at 12.
All right. So these things built to last, or am I just paying for the Vangelico logo here?
No. We use perfect clarity jewels. 18 karat gold, 950 platinum. Nothing but the best.
All right. I think you just made a sale. I'm gonna take a look around, think about it, come back to you, baby. Don't go anywhere.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Okay, now that you've got that out of the way, can you take the photographs? Glasses are live, shoot away. Alarm, vents, and cameras, get some shots! This doesn't help us, think. This shot is useless. The keypad and we're done. All I need is a shot of the alarm keypad. Come on, we need a shot of the alarm console.
Where's that? Oh, here.
A shot of the alarms come through. Come back to me.
Okay. Yeah, like this is such a big downfall. She was in the best position in the entire game 2 weeks ago. She was she was in both sides of the house, like during the Caitlyn vote week. Like she was teaming up with the level 6 side. She was with the Faltay side still. And she had the power app that no one knew about. She was like kinda on to Tyler's game. And then everything just blows fucking up when she gets HOH. Oh fuck, is this the wrong car? Shit. I went to the wrong car, I guess. Which car is it? Oh fuck, it's right there. Fuck. Like, it's really appalling how badly she has played this last 2 weeks.
Drive around the block and look for a way up to the roof.
And it's appalling that she doesn't get why she's going home. Like, it really blows my mind. Find an access point to the roof. Like, I really don't get how she just doesn't get that her having a power app makes her an enormous target.
Look, there, some construction.
Yeah, if they're gutting the place, I might be able to get to the roof.
Like, it's so funny to me too, because it's like she talks about it all the time, like, oh, if I'm staying, I have the power app, we can take out Tyler and stuff. It's like, well, yeah, that's why they want to get rid of you. Like, it's so funny that she doesn't get that point. It's like, oh, she's so hung up on this, like, oh, they put me up because I'm the hacker thing, when that was just a ploy. Like, it didn't matter. Like, they didn't care. Like, yes, they thought it was a possibility, but they didn't care. They're putting you, they're taking you out because you have the power. But whatever. It doesn't matter. She's going home probably. And we'll see where the game plays out from here. I mean, next week should be pretty straightforward. Like, Faltay would need to win both either. They would need to 100% win HOH, and then they would need to win one of either the hacker competition or the veto to keep their number. To make sure someone from level 6 goes out. If not, then they don't have the numbers. So yeah. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, what are we doing? I should probably check the objective. Go to the access, or find an access point on the roof. Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll walk around here. Yeah, I mean, if that, like, and then I think probably Haley goes next week. While Fessy is a bigger physical threat, and they have been talking about backdooring Fessy next week. I feel like this, her having the power app and everything, that probably moves her up a spot. I mean, yeah, I think what's probably, if my prediction for the season, we'll see if it comes true. Return to Lester. Okay. My prediction for the season, we'll see if it comes true, but I think Fessy and Haley are the next two boots. And I think after that, that's when level 6 starts to turn on each other. Okay, wait, where are we going? Okay. So now where? Actually, maybe not, though. I think maybe Scotty. I think they probably go after Scotty at that point. And maybe they even go after Scotty before Fessy, really. So those are probably the next 3 boots. Again, competition can change that. But I would assume those are the next few boots. And then I think at 7, I guess, is when they'll start to really turn on each other. I think... Again, I think Tyler... The thing is, there's the group of Tyler, Casey, and Sam. Which I do think at this point will be the final 3. And I think they will take along... I don't know, it's tough to say. Like, I think this group is, like, really tight. So I think, like, once they start turning on each other, it's really going to be interesting. Like, I think Brett will probably be the first target out of that group. He'll probably be the one to be targeted at 7. I don't know, maybe they do. Then, I mean, then Rockstar probably goes. Like, I think they'll... I don't know. It'll be tough, actually. I don't know. I mean, they probably get rid of... Like, either way, Rockstar's probably not making it to the end. But I do think they might keep her along as, like, a Kevin from BB-19 sort of figure. As, like, a person that is on the outside of the Alliance, but is, like, the first as the last person they get rid of from... out of those people.
Whatever.
What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Wait, what? I already went to the rooftop.
So you keep up with the old crew?
Wait, what?
Death/disappearance, there wasn't much holding us together.
Yeah. You see him at all?
Oh, did not recognize we were there because our car wasn't there?
To the roof. I kept tabs on him for a while. Needed
Or is this a different
He
roof?
didn't blame me.
Yeah, where'd he go?
No, it's the same one, right?
West, wherever there were liquor stores to turn over and hitchhikers to disappear.
Where did they bury him?
Either way.
Buried him?
Yeah, it's the
As
same
far as
one.
I know.
He's probably a John Doe then, right? What do you think? OD, shootout, maybe just a car crash, right? I'm on the roof.
I need to know where the air coming out of those vents in Vangelico originates. There should be a unit above the store.
Okay. So yeah, that's just strange. Yeah, I guess what happened is that he didn't recognize that because we weren't in the actual spot that we were supposed to stop at, that it didn't recognize that we were trying to continue on with the mission.
Satellite image. It looks like the highest
Yeah, I think
point is
what,
on
like
the
probably
northwest side.
Brett and Rockstar go, and I think they get the final 5. I don't know, do they want to take JC the final 5 though?
Can you get any higher?
I think maybe JC goes at 5, Angela goes at 4, and then probably, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Casey takes Tyler to the end. I don't know. I don't think Tyler takes Casey. I don't. Oh, fuck, I'm pushing the wrong button. But, like, I don't know if Tyler takes... Like, I don't know if Casey takes Tyler, but I'm pretty sure Tyler does not take Casey. I think Tyler would take Sam to the final 2. We'll just see if Casey's willing to make a similar move. Then again, I don't... To be honest, at this point, I think Casey might be playing the best game. From a... She has the most probability of winning to get the game.
Air conditioning roof unit. Okay, and we're done. We've got our shot of the Vangelico unit. Looks good. Okay, that'll do. Now come back to me before someone spots you up there.
Okay. I do think the thing, because I think Casey, first off, no one's going after Casey right now. There's literally not a single person going after Casey at this point. And that's really good for her, obviously. Unlike Tyler, who, there are people that are going after Tyler. There's Rockstar, there's Haley, there's Bailey, even though Bailey's going, but either way. There's, to a degree, Fessy. Again, I think Fessy could be convinced to go after someone else, but then, and that's something else I want to talk about. I think Brett is playing very well right now, too, and, again, it's just a matter of whether he realizes when he needs to turn. But even then, I think he's playing, he's playing well, but I think it's a bit too late to where he's starting to build these connections, but it's connections that won't end up mattering at this point because he built them too late. Like, he's building a good relationship with Scotty and with Fessy. But it's like, it's too late because Tyler's already made connections that benefit him more. Like, he's already made this connection. Obviously, he's made a really good connection with Casey, a really good connection with Angela, a really good connection with JC, really good connection with Sam. All four of which I do believe want to take Tyler to the end. Again, we haven't really heard Angela ever say she wants to take Tyler to the end, but by the way she talked about him in the sense that, like, when she says, oh, we gotta trust the guy from Hilton Head or whatever the fuck that city that they're from is called, like when she trusted him over Rachel, I feel like she trusts him more than anyone else. Mind you, does she want to go to the end with him? Who knows? But I do feel like that is the case. Again, we know that they have the final two, that he has the final two lines with Casey. Him and JC have talked about going to the end. Him and Sam have talked about going to the end. And to be honest, even him and Scotty, to a degree, have talked about going to the end, even though I think it's fake on both ends. But yeah, I think these connections are really what's really puts him ahead of Brett. Even though I do think Brett is playing well right now, yeah, I think he would have a whole bunch of potential to. Like, I think if he makes it to the end, I think he wins the game. Like, right now, he's building a really good relationship with Bailey, to where I do think Bailey would vote for him over most other people in the Level 6 Alliance. The problem is, I don't think he gets to the end at this point. I think he's not in the greatest position with, based on the people around him, to where he would get to the end. And also he's perceived to be the leader of his alliance somehow. Or at least he was until this week, I guess, technically. But, like, you still have people like Rockstar saying, I think Brett is the leader and stuff, which, again, isn't true, but that is a perception that's out there. And that's really all the game that matters in the game is perception. Like, it doesn't matter what reality is within the confines of Big Brother. It's just a matter of what everyone else perceives to be reality. Okay. There we go.
Workers have their uses.
Okay.
Oh shit, it's 12:30? I didn't realize it was that late.
Nice to see the methods haven't changed.
Well, we gotta figure out what we're doing somehow. All the crews, the roles, prep work. Go and leave evidence behind.
Yeah, I think I'll probably stop
right?
recording after this episode. I'm starting to get a bit tired.
Methods don't change.
Right, not for a pro.
Yeah. Mapping out the options, showing you all the angles. That's my area of professional expertise.
Yeah, outside Big Brother, I did finish watching Survivor Time and Change,
That,
which was a fun season.
friend. Here.
Yeah, fun season, fun characters, fun gameplay for the most part. I was let down by the ending though. I really did not like the final two.
Remember the vents?
From a gameplay standpoint, yeah, from a character standpoint, fine. But from a gameplay standpoint, I think those two that made it to the end were the most lucky players
The cover
in
is
that
pest
game.
control, so no one will look twice when you're wearing gas
In the
masks.
sense that,
It
like,
means
there
getting
were a
the
lot
pest
of things that
control
just
van,
so
though.
happened
You go
to
in
go
dumb
their
and you'll
way.
need your,
Even though,
famous
and
Wavy
they had,
Mobile and
like,
Ford
okay,
carbine
but
rifle.
Jackson
We
Muriel
can't
got
buy
to the
'em
end.
and risk 'em
And,
getting
like,
traced. No, we've got to find some in
nah,
circulation.
I
It's
don't,
awkward.
I actually like Muriel as a
Real
character.
awkward, but this is the gun favored by LSPD
but,
tactical teams, so one of their vans is probably a
I
good
don't think
place
either
to
of them
look.
played a particularly
The hacker
strong
can disable the
game. Like,
cameras.
I
The
would
length of
be
time depends on
really,
their ability.
like, especially when you
The
had
law will be
Allie
operating on the
and
same
Kelsey,
window.
who were two people
The
who
exit
voted in the
strategy is
majority of
more
the
or less
entire
the same for
game.
both options. The
Really
driver
had a
you
lot of
pick will,
control
course,
of the entire
source some
game.
bites. You come out of the store
And
make
they did
your
not
way
make
through
it
the
to
new
the end.
subway
And to be
tunnel
honest,
digging off the
from
Del
what we've
Perro
seen,
freeway.
like,
You lose the
if
cops
they
in
made it to
there.
the end, they
Enemy
probably would
truck
have
in the
lost,
LS
which I do
River.
think is a
I
shame.
want my guy Franklin on the getaway. He can handle a bike.
All right, if you vouch for him, I'll take the risk. So how do
Okay.
you want to do this? Run in through the front door or try to play it smart?
Okay, what should we do? I believe this does actually affect how we do this. How should we do this? I mean, obviously, the way I usually do stuff is, just go all in.
Mike?
So, I think we'll go for the loud approach. Wait, how do we pick it? Oh, okay.
Still a hothead? Well, some things never change. Select personnel with that in mind. As ever, the better they are, the bigger the cut. Now the driver, they'll source the bikes, lead you out through the tunnels.
Whatever.
Eddie Toe. Now you can count on him to get you out of a spot.
This is cool. It's like we're
That might
actually
be hot
planning a
and heavy in
heist.
there. This guy, I'll keep it from going bad.
Obviously we need this guy probably.
Gus Moda. He's a pro. Not much else to say. Hacker. Back office, but this is the person who will determine how long you get inside.
Yeah, we'll just pick the
Harris. Good.
better ones.
Feminine touch. She'll be able to find any back doors they got. That look good to you? Are you
Okay.
sure?
Sure.
Okay, I'll look into how you can find a TAC team and get their weapons, and I'll be in touch.
Yes,
Huh?
good. I'll call you when everything's ready. We'll need to pitch it to the guys.
Whoa, what? My rep don't count for nothing no more?
You're a dead man, Michael. I'll call you.
Okay, casing the jewel store. So I guess we're gonna actually need to rob the jewel store next. Oh wait, we need to get out of the fucking building. Okay. So, what are we gonna do here? We do have a Franklin mission. And is that it in terms of main missions? Do we not have the heist yet? Okay, so I guess we'll do the Franklin mission, and actually we'll need to, oh wait, fuck.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, it's me, Michael.
What's going on?
Listen, I gotta get hold of the money for that house we pulled down, so well, I'm getting a crew together for, you can guess. The pay will be awful, and the risk will be high, but you might learn something if you're in it.
Man, that's not exactly a great sales pitch, dog, but I guess I gotta start somewhere.
Thank you. Maybe one day you could put together your own deals, your own jobs. So, there's still some preparation I gotta do. Sit tight for a while. My buddy Lester will get in touch with the details.
Okay. So, we will, switch the Franklin. And then, we'll head over to his quest. We won't start it until probably next episode, just because we're already almost 30 minutes in now, but whatever.
Traffic in the city.
Okay. So, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so green is a Franklin mission, blue is a Michael mission. So that's interesting. Fuck. yeah, I was pretty disappointed with the final two, just because, again, they got really lucky at the final 5, or one won immunity, the other one had an idol, and the other one only got an idol because there was a stupid advantage competition thing where it was like, oh, get closest to the number or whatever thing, and then he ended up getting a clue, and which was literally a picture of where the idol was. And then that idol he uses at the final 5 and saves himself. And yeah, and then again they get lucky again at the final 4 where they go to a tiebreaker and Muriel wins the competition to stay in the game. And again, it's just, I don't know, it's really just disappointing. And again, they were out of the loop for really the entire beginning of the post-merge, like up until the final 6, like from final 9, final 8, final 7, they were out of the loop. Final 9, I mean, you, like, maybe less so, but they definitely could have been blindsided there. And then it was just, oh, fuck off, Kelsey and Allie that decided not to do so, but they definitely had the potential to be blindsided in that vote, which didn't happen. But and then they were blindsided in Tyler vote. Next up, they were blindsided the Jake vote. And then, I mean, Jackson does do a decent move with getting Will out at the final 6. Then, as I said, final 5, he needed an idol to stay in the game. Muriel needed immunity to stay in the game. That was the only way both of them were staying in the game. Probably, at least. So, there's that. And then, again, final 4, they need to go to a tiebreaker. Did that, and then Jackson won final immunity. So yeah, not great. Really fun season though. I really enjoyed the season. I thought there were a lot of fun characters, but yeah, just kind of let down by that ending. And also the problem with Jackson also is that Jackson also needed immunity before the merge at the swap tribe tribal council he went to stay in the game, which again is a problem. That's why I would have voted for Muriel in that final 2, but I wouldn't have liked voting for either of them in that final 2. Again, I would have voted for almost like anyone else out of the final 5 over those two, but whatever. So we will end the episode here. Next episode we'll go ahead and continue on, but for now, I guess, thank you for watching.